Hey everyone, this is the Shaolin from A to Z series. Hope you've been enjoying these videos. Okay, so the last time we talked about the different striking surface, and then we cover extensively the stance set, which was the marble stance, pyramid stance in some styles. Now, a lot of this information sometimes overlaps, and the reason being because we want you to get a good understanding as to the flow of the information and also the flow of the technique. All right, so now we're still dealing with the middle range weapon, right? Middle range weapon. We talk about the different punches the last time, but let's talk about some of the other striking surface of the fist. All right, so we talk about the ram's head, which is your horizontal fist. We deal with the sun fist, and then we also cover the Chinese fist. The other striking surface of the weapon is the back fist. Right, now the back fist is not as powerful when used because you don't have a support. The body is not behind it to generate force. Right? But the back fist is very good as a punch that can snap. It comes out fast. It comes out of nowhere. Right? It's thrown this way. So you see the horizontal trajectory that it's on, the horizontal plane. Alright? So if you're standing to the side, you can use it as a weapon. The elbow now is aiming at the target. You see the trajectory of it? Right? Because you're just using arms to throw this weapon, you don't get that much power. Now this back fist can also be thrown inverted. Alright, so if you invert it, you will get more power from it. Like a close hand, you throw. Right, and if you do tam tui, anyone does tam tui, you see this technique saying the third set of the tam tui, especially if it's a Muslim. If you're doing the Muslim version of tam tui, you see it comes out this way. And there's a reason for that. Because when you invert it and throw it, no, leave it on. Yeah. So, okay, so if my opponent is throwing a straight weapon again, instead of blocking it, what I would do with this inverted punch is straight at me, I'd turn my head, see, and hit. Yeah. What I like about this back fist, right? This one you're not going to get power because you don't get support. Remember we were talking earlier, the last upload, the last video. We said there are three ways of getting power. One is to sink to get power, rise to get power, turn to get power, shifting and turning. So, but there's no support because there's no weight, there's no movement behind the body. But with this now, this other back fist, you can see what happened when I shoot the weapon. My whole body comes into play. So when you shoot his weapon at me, even if the weapon is going straight, what I like about it is I shift the body and turn. So now I have all this momentum behind the strike. And I don't have to block. I don't have to know where the weapon is coming. All I know is if it's a straight line weapon, and you can see it has a close hanger effect going to the side of the head. Even if his hand is up, because I have my whole fist hidden, you can see the power that is involved because my whole body now is shifting to get power. So I can shoot, boom, back fist, inverted. Well, naturally, with every weapon that is thrown, there are weakness because now the elbow is exposed to traps and breaks. But what's good about this is if the weapon is being thrown and I turn, I can have a good, solid impact. All right? And also, with this now, when that weapon comes at me and I do my clothesline, notice all the opening that I have to come back and now shoot. So that's the back fist. The next weapon is your hammer fist. Now what I like about the hammer fist, I don't have to be precise with it. I can hit with it to the side of the head. Right? It's a powerful weapon because of the way it's turned, the way the fist is turned. You can do it to feel it acts like a hammer, when you throw your first punch, when you throw your punch, that weapon has to go on a straight line. You can have the trajectory of the weapon can diminish based on the torque of your body. But with this, all I have to do is aim and throw that weapon in the general vicinity. You see, I can now hit bones with it and do damage. Especially for women, if your fist is not conditioned, if the joints is not conditioned, I would say go with a hammer, because you can use this to hit the nose, all right? And you don't have to be precise. You can throw it several different ways. You can use it to hit the collarbone. Collarbone is very effective when you throw this weapon. You can break the collarbone. That's the hammer. You can break the side of the face. You see, so I like this weapon. It's very good. All right, it's not pretty, but it's practical. One more thing about this inverted punch is, if you notice that the rotation of the waist, the rotation of the waist releases this weapon, and the force comes from the ground. So I'm rotating the horizontal axis to get the force, to get power. This back fist, the power comes from the snapping of the weapon, getting the weapon out and bringing it back as fast as it can. Using the elbow. The elbow then is used to aim the weapon. So keep in mind, with the back fist, wherever the elbow is aiming, or wherever the elbow is pointing, that's where the weapon is going. Hammer fist, all right? You can do a lot of things with it. You can roll it, all right? In a fighting situation, I would choose this weapon in a close range. This is good for a long range, but this, within a certain perimeter of the body, you can do a lot of damage with it. Actually, you can use it in a lot of different ways just to get the opponent off you. All right? Okay. So you have your back fist that works more like a snap, and you can also invert it to get power. You have your hammer fist, which can be thrown from any angle. You're sitting at a bar, you can whip that thing out, and you can get a lot of power from it. You can do a lot of damage. You can hit different areas of the body. All right, so those are the different striking surface of the fist. All right, now if you want to get more technical, then you can talk about using single knuckles and phoenix eye and dragon fist, but those are more like, to me, specialty strikes. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this session with the different striking surface. The next time we'll talk about the open hand strikes. All right, the different strikes, the different surface that you can use with the open hand, finger strikes and so forth. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the page below and support us. We have videos available. All right, click on the link below. See you next time.